Here we are right now. Flow with, grow with, levitate with Tate. It's time to unwind, rewind, tap in and escape with the Oracle 8.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, which is Levitate with Tate and the Oracle 8. Today we have 3 Oracle cards to choose from: pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Please take a deep breath and choose your pile with your gut feelings. Today we are going to talk about how to move forward on a certain situation. So please take a moment and choose your pile, and I will see you there. Hello everyone who chose pile 1. Your oracle card, very appropriate for the season, is Our Lady of the Sacred Sun. Just a reminder, I'm an omniist, which means I believe in all spiritual teachings have some sort of truth behind them. I believe that you could actually believe in multiple things: the universe, Allah, God, Krishna. I believe that those all have teachings that we can learn something from. I was raised Christian. I'm not Catholic, but I find a very deep connection with Archangel Michael. He's one of my guides, and a lot of this Mother Mary Oracle book is what we will be pulling the oracle from today. So I just want to let's start the healing process by closing our eyes, taking a deep breath. And I call upon Our Lady of the Sacred Sun, upon Mother Mary and the Christ who love me unconditionally, and I ask for your healing, support, guidance, and protection now. Thank you, and so be it. And so I'm working on a way to do this online since I've been reading cards for quite some time. And so I know my layout's a little unconditional. I'm trying to figure out a way I can fit all the cards in here. And I'm using multiple decks. I've shown you the Oracle decks, and I'm using the Love Seekers Tarot. I'm also seeking the traditional Valet de Marseille, and I have one card pulled from the Motherpeace rounded tarot here. And I pulled these. Last time I did the shuffling on camera, and I went to film school for a couple years, and it just drove me nuts. I mean, I know that when you're working with somebody, that energy is really useful, but I love this, how to move forward on a certain situation. The Lady of the Sacred Sun actually, it represents a lot of the balance between our masculine and our feminine. So it's about healing the masculine, because we know that a hurt, painful masculine energy can cause all sorts of issues. And I think it's interesting how we have on the opposite side of the spread is the Queen of Swords. And I relate to the Queen of Swords a lot. She's a very strong, independent, feminine energy. And she represents being, prepared to have, to take care of herself. So overall, I believe that there's a representation of the balance. You need to have a balance between your masculine and feminine. This Four of Discs card, it actually means that you need to gain control. If you see she's inside a room, you need to gain control over your doorway. So who comes in and out? And so this again shows me that you may have been giving too much of your energy away to other people to try to please other people, and that you haven't put the proper boundaries in place, because when we're not healed in our feminine and masculine, we can definitely, I have when I'm too in my unhealed masculine, I give boundaries very, harshly, and a lot of people don't take it. I'm always wondering why these people are, pushed away from me. It's because I have this tendency, because I know that for so long in my life, I allowed people I thought by, giving them what they wanted, that somehow they would like me more. But in reality, I was giving so much of myself away. I emphasize on my children. I don't think they'll have the same problem at all. Partially because I'm a loving mother and I didn't have one. But then we move from 4 of discs, which means we need to gain control over our masculine selves here. Okay, when we go to the Oracle card, it talks about the masculinity and the divine consciousness that lies within us. And we need to not give that away to people. I believe that there might be something that you're working on, that maybe you have told somebody, and you need a little bit more discernment about who you allow in and to this goal you have. It looks like there's some sort of goal, and in order to overcome, this person is putting blocks in your way. They become an opposition to your goal, and you allowed them in because you wanted to be a good person. But in order to move forward, you're going to have to make discernment in those choices, and focus on your main goal. Focus on the objective. You got to break down any inequality in your life as far as the energy goes. If you're giving too much energy to one person, or to a thought process even, or you need to stop, put up your boundaries, but with a feminine touch. Because if we always go too hard, that can end up causing us future tension, and will make us want to make moves when we probably should just be sitting still and not doing anything. So some people can use that to their advantage, like narcissists. And the Ace of Swords here means that you need to take a logical approach. You need to sharpen the mind here, okay? Because it's so easy to be overwhelmed and controlled by others. Use of tactical emotions, okay? So I believe that you can access this motivation and ambition and remove the negative self-talk, because that self-talk is what gives in to the same energy that other people take advantage of when you're not balancing your masculine and feminine energy correctly. I have so much to learn from this thread, because I am very harsh when it comes to putting down boundaries still, just because of everything that I have been through. But you end up with the Queen of Swords, which it means just keep everything close to your chest, your goals. You don't need to tell people. I don't ever tell anybody until I've completed it. I'm going to tell you guys because I don't really have any belief that there's going to be any negative energy coming back towards me. I have put up the block, but I never tell anybody until I've completed a goal. And I'm 2 courses away from getting my Juris Master's degree in American law, and I don't put it online. I don't talk to anybody about it. But I firmly believe that's what you need to do in this current situation, okay? With the Lady of the Sacred Sun, it's really important that psychologically and physically you put some boundaries in your life. Okay? You need to do that. It may require you to say no to people, places, or things that drain you, and in order to protect yourself, use prayer. You know, I literally just started asking the universe for things before my spirituality even began. And I would just say, I just want to, like, literally, I have some stories for you guys. But I was devastated over relationships. I'm far past that in my life now. But I asked for a certain type of man, and the universe delivered, just to prove, hey, I do deliver things, and this isn't what you want. So, and I believe that praying and is part of the healing process, and just being able to every day say thank you for these things I have. I'm in a situation way beyond what I ever thought I would be 10 years ago. So you need to surround yourself with a sense of love. And it's okay to say no to everybody. But, you need to put yourself first. And you need to be very careful about who you allow in, okay? Because I tell you, some of the people that seem like the closest people in your life turn out to be the devil, okay? And I know this from experience. So I would bend over backwards for the devil. I used to do that. And you know what that does to yourself? You know what it does to your sacred femininity and your sacred masculinity? It breaks it. It breaks it down. So in order to build up this equilibrium, you're going to have to learn discernment. Okay? And feel the love and the power of the divine, because we are all divine and it surrounds us, and your spirit guides and everyone is around you. Okay? Mother Mary and Christ, they live with all of us. This story of Christ, God, is really a beautiful story, about unconditional, what he was teaching, unconditional love, which is very hard to find in these times. So there's a golden energy that surrounds you, and you must visualize this when you are having a hard time, and open your heart to that. And you can ask for help daily, okay? And you will see they will deliver in different ways. All right, Pile 1, that's your message for today, and I appreciate you tuning in. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'm working on my setup here, so bear with me. I kind of like this personal setup though, so I've been intrigued by other tarot readers online. I might do some live content because I am a Gypsy Witch reader. That's how I started. So I might do some lives with that coming up, but I'm just getting used to all of this. So I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you. Thank you, Oracle 8. I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2. So I wanted to show you the cards. I skipped the shuffling and I explained to Pile 1. I believe when I do one-on-one readings, the person in front of me, the shuffling can be a great way to absorb the energy into the card. But this is your Oracle card that you chose. It's the Lady of Holy Fire. All right, so we chose the Lady of Holy Fire, and I got 2 tarot cards, or I would say 2 tarot rounds from the Motherpeace round tarot deck, one of my favorite. Great illustrations. So this is your first card that I pulled, the 3 of Wands. Already noticing a lot of fire. So you got the Lady of Holy Fire, and then we got the Ace of Cups as your other card. These wands here. Okay. Then I got 3 cards from the Star Seeker Tarot, one of my favorites. The Three of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. A lot of orange we got going on, my favorite color. Sacral chakra, baby. And then the Ace of Wands, more fire. Look at how beautiful this card is. I just get feelings running up and down my sacral chakras when I look at that card. Okay, and then I went to the standard, or the CBD Valet de Marseille. I think that's how you say it. Probably saying it funny, but the Tarot de Marseille, I guess. Yeah, the Tarot de Marseille, the traditional stuff. And we got the Queen of Wands here. Got some good cards from, you know, that they have tons of cards, that tarot deck, and it feels like I don't know, I guess it's the same amount as other ones, but it just feels different. The Emperor, and then we got the Fool here. So I like this message on how to move forward. An Oracle 8. So I'm gonna levitate here, everyone. Just take a moment, take a deep breath. We're gonna talk about the Lady of Holy Fire. Take a deep breath. Oh, Lady Holy Fire. Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally. Bless me with your powerful, compassionate truth, and may our hearts burn with that truth. And may it set the world free. We gotta go with our instinct, go with the truth, Our Lady of the Holy Fire. All right. So you have a great overall message on how to move forward. Because what the Lady of the Holy Fire is really saying is, when you don't have that spiritual, passionate fire inside your heart, you're empty. You pretty much yearn for all sorts of things. So you have a lot of fire in your in your spread here. And the Three of Wands is really talking about creativity. You have a lot of creativity going on here, because also with this Three of Pentacles here, it talks about production and teamwork and alliance. And look at, they're making something, they're creating something here. It's beautiful. But the Three of Wands also talks about creativity, okay? And the fire, and the arts, and good communication, and working together. What I love about this card is it's just so raw. I mean, they're painting with tomatoes. It's freaking gorgeous. I love it. And that reminds me of my best work has come from like old dirty lawn paint. You know what I mean? Like that most people would have thrown away. Okay. And then we have the Two of Wands here, which means there's a crossroads. You have options to choose from. And you can almost see here, this lady, she's contemplating it. It looks like she has a pool cue or something, an atlas, and there's like a little it's like it must be like a travel map at the bottom here, but it means you're at a crossroads and you have several options to choose from. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Wands, more creativity. This is powerful, burning, passionate creativity, you know, sexual creativity, strong, impulsive, enduring energy. It's like the life force within us, and it disperses in all directions. That's that energy, that's your aura. That's what happens when you allow yourself to choose your creativity. And that's what I pretty much think that this spread is saying here is that sometimes you have to choose yourself, because this is what the Ace of Cups here is saying, is that you need to fall in love with yourself. Allow yourself to have pleasure. Look at this dude is skinny dipping with some schwans. That looks so fun. I would never skinny dip because I have a lot of I'm working on it, peeps. We all are, you know. I'll wear a bikini, which is good enough for me, you know what I mean? Okay, and then we have Queen of Wands here. She is strong, secure, yet soft. It's like those people that are very minimal and soft, but somehow make a big impact in their choices and their decisions. And then you have the Emperor, which is his good sign, money, honey. He's a good sign that there's a lot of abundance coming in. Another bird here. Lots of birds. Is there another bird? Oh, we got animals on the other one. So yeah, we got the Emperor, which encourages you to choose leadership, you know. Show your own leadership. You are in control. You're the authority of your life, okay? Choose yourself. Choose self-pleasure, okay? It looks like sometimes we look for abundance in the wrong places. We're looking, and we don't know where it's at. We think that by working hard, we're going to get somewhere. But it's usually when we're our most creative, our most free, with our burning fire within us. You know, the Fool encourages you to look at it from a different point of view, okay? Look at it from somebody else's point of view. You got to accept reality sometimes and examine yourself. Are you being a little delulu here? You know what I'm saying? So you got to move forward in this situation. Our Lady of a Holy Fire. You know, we yearn for great income. I mean, we all do. It's nothing bad to yearn for great income. We all deserve it too. But in order to do that, there must be a space in our hearts. If the space in our heart is empty and not satisfied, if we're not allowing ourselves to be creative and allowing ourselves to indulge in things that pleasure ourselves, you know, then how are we going to be able to even show ourselves authority when we're not allowing that? You know, look at it from somebody else's point of view. If you saw it, somebody else always, you know, giving in to the temptations of this world and believing everything the society has taught us, that we have to work hard, we have to collaborate with others, we have to do, you know, I mean, we do have to collaborate with others, but we don't. If you know, you can be totally up to you. What makes that empty space in your heart burn with the fire of creativity and self-compassion and make you want to do something, you know? It's a way to connect to our true own divine destiny. If we find what alights that empty, hollow space that we so are confused about, or don't even know why it's empty, if you can allow your creativity, just go do something creative, okay? Allow your creativity. Anything. There's a lot of things that are creative, okay? Don't be limited in your limited thinking. You have to connect with your own divine destiny and allow your hearts to burn. Burn, 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 baby. And it's not bad to have needs and wants. We all do, okay? But we must find our passion and heal the parts of us that we have shown the world that we don't care so much about. We need to grow spiritually, and we can do that by being creative, to be empowered to the truth. You have to be truthful and live with good, honest intentions. Because that will strengthen the inner world. Your inner world will strengthen. When you burn with that type of desire and fire and commitment, everyone can feel it. Everyone knows that you have a genuine desire to be happy and that you are seeking to do so. And you're going to have to do that with creativity. Okay? The way to move forward is with creativity and to try to understand why you have that empty spot. Is it because you are giving others? Are you not trusting yourself? Are you not trusting yourself? Well, the lesson is you need to trust yourself. Okay? Go be an inner child. Light that divine flame. Okay? Go dance. Go sing. Go paint. Okay? Go be yourself. Go indulge in pleasures. Okay? Go eat fruit in a bathtub with bubbles. Okay? Alright, that's what I got for you, everyone. Please like and subscribe. I am new to doing this on video, so bear with me as I get upgraded in my technology here. But if you're interested in doing a personal reading, go ahead and email me. That description is in the box below. Yeah, and thank you for tuning in, and you have a wonderful and merry holiday season. Hello, everyone who chose pile 3. Thank you so much for being here. I told the other piles that I went ahead and did the shuffling off screen because it drove me crazy, because I used to be in a film school and just all that extra time that I was burning really got to me. But I do feel like the shuffling has a great significance when I'm working one-on-one with people. I usually read cards. I'm sorry, I have a kitten. I really hope she's not going to be bothersome. I have 4 cats, and she's not really the kitten, because 3 of them are the same age, and they're like a year. But you know how those teenage cats are. So, I did it off screen, but I wanted to show you what your oracle was that you chose, pile 3. It's one of my favorite. Beautiful cards, and what it means is so beautiful too. It's the Lady, Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. So if I can get you all to just take a deep breath and close your eyes, I'm going to say something. Hear the audible, see the invisible, and feel the intangible. The signs of growth are before you, and believe me, you are growing. You must trust it. You're but a seed that all it needs is the strength to push up through the weighty soil that provides nourishment. It must find its way with absolute intent. Even with the most loving gardener tending to it, great focus is required for the seed to burst open so the plant may grow. To me, this is like the blind faith of the seed. It has to keep going every single day, knowing that eventually one day it's going to burst through that soil. It's going to burst through that soil and reach the sun, the almighty sun. And imagine that moment when that seed bursts through. And the way I've kind of pulled out your cards is I have 2 cards from the Motherpeace round tarot, which I love, and the Star Seeker tarot. I took 3 and 3 from the standard Tarot de Marseille. And so what we pulled here is the 4 of Swords, the Daughter of Discs. Here, I'll show you the cards because I think that they're really meaningful, but I'll probably be showing you later. The 4 of Swords, and the Daughter of Discs here. And we got the Fool in reverse, the Magician in reverse, And the death and rebirth card. I love this card. Okay, and then we have, I don't know if you really need to see them, but the Six of Cups, the Nine of Coins, Pentacles, and so this is a beautiful meaning. I love this. The question was, how can I move forward through this? And this is, it's really, I mean, it says it all right here with the Quiet Lady in Blossoming, about talking about just moving forward with pure intention. But if we take this spread, I kind of like to see that we have these greens and these oranges. So I've kind of like looked at it that way. And the Four of Swords, it's a beautiful card. You can see the person in the middle meditating. It's yourself, indicating and these four swords at the edge. And so it's indicating clean out other people's energy. You've got to cut them out. You've got to place a blanket of protection around you. You got to cut cords from people. And you can do that by meditating, exactly like that. I do that all the time because you have to. Sometimes you have to do it multiple times when you cut people's cords. And if you don't know how to do that, there's plenty of videos. But what I like to do is I just envision a cord between the two people. And you can almost feel the energy in most times, especially if it's a really intense relationship. And I envision setting fire to it. But you can cut them and stuff with scissors. But, okay. And so then we have the Fool here. And the Fool in reverse, you know, you reevaluate your intentions. Okay? So that, to me, it means that sometimes when we are in the dark and we are moving blindly towards our goal with no hope that anything's going to happen, I mean, there is no light in sight. You have to move blindly with full faith. You know, sometimes we have to reevaluate our intentions and be mindful of our actions and, you know, approach everything with caution because we have no idea what is there, you know. And so the Magician in reverse, it speaks about deception and manipulation, and we need to reflect on that uncertainty, you know, cut the cords of those people. And so to me, this side symbolizes what we must do. We must bring a death, an end to the past, you know, death and rebirth. You know, it symbolizes endings and beginnings. And so we must embrace change and close the past behind you and focus ahead and let go of the things that remind you of what brings that fear from the past. You know, sometimes I just throw things away if something reminds me too much of it, or I have like negative feelings holding on to something from the past, like a piece of paper, or I'm sorry, my cat, or even like a clothing. I have very little clothing because I've actually gotten rid of so many clothing because of the way it makes me feel about myself. I don't keep things if it makes me feel bad. Like, I get rid of them. So you need to let go of anything that's brought misunderstanding in your life. And so on this new beginning side, we've got the Daughter of Discs. You know, look at all this money, okay? If we go within our body, it looks like outcome will be very successful financially. You need to listen to, you know, you need to take action, come within, focus on where you're going to get to where you're going, okay? The dot, which will bring financial abundance. And you just see with all these coins here, okay? The Daughter of Discs is an earth. It's a quest. It's a new beginning. It's exactly what we're talking about. Quest for a new name, you know? Look at, she's shining bright, starting over. This is I claim this circle. I claim this circle of land. This is where I'm starting over. And this is who I am. Look at all my treasure. And it's protected by the sun god. Okay? And the sun is the most powerful force we have. Without the sun, we'd be dead. Okay? I'm just saying. The Native Americans are right about that. I feel very drawn to them. I want to get a DNA test because I don't know what I am. But I have really long, straight hair. Like, and they have beautiful hair like that, you know? Okay. All right, so 6 of Cups is about nostalgia, kindness, healing. So yeah, it's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of healing. I'm going to tell you, when you move forward and cut ties with people that you love, sometimes you have to love people that you can't be around because they're toxic for you. So, I mean, out of acts of kindness, it's easy to make that reconnection, but you have to let go and heal from that. And, you know, you will, because you will be successful. The Knight of Cups, this is what's next, is about success. It's about self-reliance, self-abundance, self-control, a step up financially. You did it. You have confidence now to move forward in your life, to be who you are, to move past, you're way past all of this, okay? And then the 8 of Cups is about self-development, fine-tuning your craftsmanship, okay? You got commitment. You're committed to being fully who you are, okay? You got the sun. You reached the sun. That's what it symbolizes here. Look at the Lady of Quiet Blossoming. She blossoms fully when she reaches the sun. You know, so I'm going to read this to you because it's beautiful. I love this oracle. It's the Mother Mary Oracle Guidebook. I wasn't Catholic. I was raised Christian. I'm omnious now. I'll probably talk more about that. I'm just getting used to making videos. But absolutely the messages are clear, you know. Sometimes the only evidence we want is in the physical world, so we give up, you know. And this oracle, this divine mother is telling you, oh, but the sun knows you're coming. You know, she can hear you. She can feel you. Keep going with your quiet blossoming. Because one day you'll know. You'll just be successful, confident, and all of this will be in the past. All of this wallowing, emotional, drowning. That's what I feel in those cards. Which, I mean, this water is needed. It's needed for self-growth, to overcome and totally understand ourselves when we're in the deepest, darkest time of our lives. We fully need to be able to embrace our emotions and understand them to be able to have a rebirth. And it really takes a brave soul to rely on the feelings of the heart to guide the way. So you have to remind yourself you're brave. You know, there's going to be expectations of things, how things should be, but you need to be able to trust the quiet voice within is telling you where to go, and you cannot listen to others when they say jump or what others say cannot be done. You need to trust your heart and pray and trust your faith, and you will be shown the way by the divine mother. The sun will guide you through the darkness. I believe it. So, I mean, really, you've got to trust, lean into yourself, cut the ties of the negative people, you know, be kind to yourself, be kind to others too, but you have to cut ties with people. Everybody has somebody they could cut ties with, I'm sorry to say, but there are toxic people everywhere. I'd rather cut ties with all toxic people and be by myself because I don't like toxicity. I'm trying to raise 2 children to not be toxic, and it's hard in this world because, you know, it's everywhere. It leaks. So we gotta be the ones that leak the light, the ones that guide in dark times. You've got to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one's gonna believe in you. I really believe that. Like, that belief is huge. Believe the sun is there. Believe these coins are there, even when you can't see them, when you're floating upside down in a river of sadness. All right, Pile 3, thank you so very much. Please like and subscribe. I'm brand new to doing this. on video. I've done a tarot reading a lot. I'll probably do some live gypsy witch readings because that's what I started with. Anyways, thank you again. Oracle 8 thanks you. Live with peace and kindness. Have a happy, merry day. Love you.